So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 5. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. 3rd down coming up. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Yo, man.
For a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate.
Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Vikings. Now how about this? It's a fake. This will be caught, and he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works, so instead of 1, they get 2. He'll grab it at the 12. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. The motion man is Johnson.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
The tight end Fant in motion. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll run here with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So after 1, it's the Vikings with the edge. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. They run with Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He gets that to his big target. Thanks. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down. give to Walker, running right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. The Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Here's Walker. And he'll go down, back at the 4. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. The motion man is Johnson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work. And that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, Gain of 6. And it sets up third down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. This one, incomplete. Defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. So we come upon halftime, and the visitors, the Vikings, on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
What the fuck that was about?
Picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. A short one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give.
Oh, God, man. Come on.
Incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Shotgun run now with Walker. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Huff brings it in left side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Oh, she do that shit over.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll tuck it and take, and he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have cut the deficit to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That is catch number 60 for the season.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. That's caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. He'll drop to throw. throw right side, hauled in by Cobb. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel. And the Vikings are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down. To throw is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. He is in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one fielded at the 15. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Back to throw here to begin the drop. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Hold in at the 2. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two. This taken around the 11. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Walker. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just...
And he will go all the way. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right. But you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Again, working deep downfield. And he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. They'll return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll run right. Here's Walker. The ball comes out. The Vikings have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover.
That is hot. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. Throwing now from the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Connected with the tight end. That's that. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Back to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
There's no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.